Hello, ladies and gentlemen, IcyCaress here, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Colony Survival. And as you can see, some things have definitely changed. So, what I did in the, in between the two last episodes and this episode is, first of all, I dug out the moat over to here, because the zombies were actually climbing up onto this ledge to kill my guards, and I kind of wanted them to stop. So yeah, definitely, that was a big change I made to our defenses, and then, well, let's just say I decided to go a bit crazy with aesthetics. So here's our original barracks, and I duplicated that over here, and then built this really cool little path that just leads all the way down the center. Here's our little town square. We got this, which now has a crafting table in it. And you see this guy here, he's in the middle of crafting stuff. If we click on that, you can see what he is crafting. Actually, we need to get rid of the linseed oil, and we need to get rid of the coated planks and the adobe, because we don't actually need those. But this is all the stuff that he's crafting. He's making sure we got plenty of wood and all of this fun stuff. And then, of course, I upgraded this slightly. See how that one looks? Well, this one looks a lot different, and I kind of got a little bit iffy about it because the back edge over here, this didn't have any hay on it, so I upgraded the roof. And that's basically all that went into this building. We still only have one baker because, honestly, we're not getting enough wheat in to warrant getting another one. But on the topic of food, if you look at the top left-hand side, we have 28 colonists. We've got more guards now. Look at all this. Beautiful guards. No zombies can make it through this gate at all, and we have a lot more farms. I mean, look at this guy over here. He's farming away. He needs more seeds. That's the one thing we are missing right now, is seeds. And the other thing we're missing is actually wood, which is where we're going to start in this episode, because what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to make ourselves a forester. Apparently, from what I can tell, the forester, you set up a land for him to grow as per usual. So we do a 10 by 10. And then the forester, or our colonist, who we've just grabbed now, he's going to come over here and he's going to grow forests using our saplings. How cool is that? And he's going to use our axe for it. So that's him coming along here now. Come on, sir. That's him in the green shirt. I wonder how this works. I've never actually planted a sapling before. And I wonder, is it just gonna be one tree, or is he gonna plant multiple? What's it going? Okay, there's one. All right, 2. Okay, 3. So he's gonna get 3, 6, 9, maybe 9 to 12 trees, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. That'll be a good source of wood coming in. I now have a bunch of people down in the mine working away as well. I'm gonna go show you guys that. There's our windmill. In the comments, by the way, someone gave me a hint and told me I should put stockpiles next to all the farms. That was actually an exceptionally good idea. It increases the speed that the farmers bring in the crops. So if I head down here, head down into the mine, you see I kind of upgraded the walls there. And we head further down, you'll see that we've got a bunch more colonists working down here. Hell yeah! We got someone collecting just plain old stone, someone actually smelting all the resources these guys are bringing in. But I feel like we're going to need to get another one soon because, well, let's just say the iron ore isn't being smelted fast enough. And we only have 80 iron ingots, and we're using up a lot of arrows. I built a bunch more arrows, and they are being used up fairly quickly. But that's them all mining away, which is awesome. I still don't know what some of these resources do, like gypsum? I don't know what that does. Maybe there's like something to do with other stuff here that will help with. But today, as I said before, we are going to be crafting some new stuff. First things first, I want to craft a mint. If it'll, let me see. Mint requires planks, gold, and iron ingots. Okay, so that's the first thing we're gonna craft. I don't know what this does. Okay, fair warning, I have no idea what the mint does. So I'm gonna build it and I'm gonna put it down, and it may be that we move this into our main castle up on top of the hill when it's ready, but I don't know what it does. So we're just gonna put it down here for now and see. Oh, what is this? Oh, what? Gold coins? Okay, well, we'll turn that down by 1, because as we know, having up at infinite doesn't work. We'll recruit another person. We're almost out of space for more colonists. This is bullshit. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to remove that and put it in here with the workbench. So that'll be where the workers go. And he'll just go in there and I guess he'll craft. Yeah. Yeah, I should really put down a stockpile in here. Right where you're standing would be preferable, sir. Also, I'm going to get rid of the wood crafting here because honestly, it's not necessary considering what it is that we normally do. So he's going to craft gold coins. We're going to put the rest of the gold back up here. And I'm guessing that leaves us where we want to be to start off this episode, because this episode is going to be a crazy one. I want to build a shop, which is this. It needs gold coin, planks, and stone bricks. And he's starting to craft the coins now. There he is. Look at that. Look at him. Look at it go. Absolutely glorious. There we go. There's one. And I don't know what he's going to do with that. Ah, there we go. Gold coins. Oh, we're rich. Hell yeah. We're going to wait until he crafts 5 of those. And we're going to craft ourselves a shop, which lets us get flax seeds. And flax seeds are for linseed oil, coated planks, and adobe. Not entirely sure what these do. Maybe the adobe of what these do. What these do? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Maybe the adobe is pretty good for, I don't know, like farming or something. Maybe adobe is a better farmland. I'll actually need to look that up. But I'm gonna wait until he has all the necessary gold, and then we'll get back to you. Look at them all coming out here to go to work. All the miners turning left. Oh, wait, everyone turned left. What the fuck? Wait, hang on. Yeah, I was going to say, not everyone should be turning left. God. The pathfinding on these guys is sometimes super weird, but that means we'll have our gold coins soon. We also have all these trees growing over there, which is pretty impressive. The forester's about to go over and deal with those. What I might do is I might get set up like, I don't know, 6 or so of those farms when we have more food coming in. At the moment, we just don't have enough coming in to warrant having so many peasants. We need more seeds! How do I get more seeds? I do not know. Ah, it's so frustrating. But that's fine, because we now have 6 gold coins. So what we need now is we need some planks and we need some bricks. Unfortunately, all the planks have been used up, so we're gonna, go over here. I'm not gonna take your trees, buddy. Don't worry. I'm gonna go over here and take these trees, these young, budding trees. I'm gonna tear them all down, and I'm gonna use their planks for my own gain. Yeah, that seems fair. That definitely seems fair. And for those of you who are wondering why we aren't doing any more building in this episode, I haven't had enough time to gather the resources needed. I do have a stone miner working away down in the mines, down in the pits of hell, to supply me with enough stone. But I'm going to need a few thousand at least in order to build what I have coming. So just be patient in regards to that. I wanted to record another episode because I was making so much progress without actually recording. In regards to like making the crafting table and everything, I wanted to make sure that you guys saw as much of the progress as possible so that you knew I wasn't just rushing on ahead kind of thing, you know? Yeah, see, I'm a nice guy. I'm good. I'm a nice YouTuber. You should totally subscribe to me if you haven't already. I'm gonna head back over here. We now have 50 logs, and that's plenty for the planks that we need. So let's go ahead and sort this out now. Yes, minions, farm for me. Where are you going? What are you doing? I have no idea. Okay, cool. We have all the stuff we need in our inventory. We just need to build the shop now. Let's put that in here. And I kind of want to put it in the middle, but this fucker's in my way. Move! Move, damn you. There we go. Perfect. Haha! Yeah! Now we need to get ourselves another colonist. Bam! We only have room for one more colonist. And what does this do? This gets flaxseed. Oh, wow. Colonists work until the set amount is reached in the stockpile. 100 flaxseed. I guess that's fine? I don't know. I mean, it requires a lot of gold coins. I mean, yeah, I guess 100 requires 200 gold coins. 200! We have 6! Well, we have 13. But that's still not enough. God dang it. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna be basically chilling for a long time, waiting for everything to start coming in a bit faster, like seeds and stuff, because until we get that, I'm not going to be able to make much more progress, because I want to have a massive army. I want the skies to scream with the sounds of mining hammers and farming farmers as they slave away from my glory, and I can't do that until I get more wheat seeds. Yes, that's what's stopping me from conquering this planet, is the severe lack of wheat seeds in my inventory. Now, I believe, don't hold me to this, I'm actually going to test this now. I believe breaking grass gives you wheat seeds sometimes. Oh, it gave me a sapling. Ooh, okay, come on. There they are, wheat seeds. Okay, so what I might do is I might pause this episode here. I've only been recording for about 15 minutes, so I'll pause it here in about 5 minutes. That's silence during the darkness. And I might actually set my computer off going through some hotkeys to just farm some wheat seeds. And yeah, hopefully use that to, I don't know, maybe get lots of wheat seeds kind of thing, yeah? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, guys, I'll see you in a little bit. And so, dawns a new day. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back, and a lot has happened since I took my break. I need to stop doing that. First of all, I have set up temporary residences all over. This place is starting to turn into a hobo camp now. I've expanded onto the roof of these so that the peasants can sleep up here. Again, this is all temporary until I get started on the big castle up there. Now, this was all necessary because I got the seeds that I needed. Look at all these farms. Holy shit, dude. We're bringing in so much goddamn food that it is crazy. Next harvest, like you see all the green stuff there, all of that will be collected next harvest. That is insane. That is a huge amount of food that we're about to have coming in. So yeah, I've also built up a bunch of foresters as well. They're all cutting down the wood. They're collecting it all for me. In here, we've got plenty of stone coming in. So many arrows. Just because the number of arrows that we're burning at night is crazy. And I kind of want to show you guys a nighttime time-lapse just to end off this video. This video might be a bit shorter than all the previous ones we have done on this game, but that's because there's not very much to do. I do want to, however, before nighttime comes, expand on this stairway. So I'm going to do that now while we just chat about the future and sort things out, because this is going to be a crazy huge walkway, basically. I've also got some more furnace guys, some more miners. Everyone's working away, happy as can be. And hopefully this will be the best kingdom that anyone has ever seen, because that's my goal at the end of the day, you know, just to be the best. Nothing spectacular. No, it's not like I'm reaching for unreachable goals. I just want to be the best. Wow, being humble is awesome, isn't it? So I'm gonna get this done. So once the Bailey side of the castle is done, we're gonna have so many peasants, but most of them, believe it or not, are gonna have to become guards. Because I've noticed as you add more colonists, the number of zombies that come grow exponentially. And there's a lot of zombies coming at this point. Like an absolute metric fuck ton. Last night was scary for me. I had to manually craft some more arrows. Like, we have that automated crafting system to build 200. It wasn't enough. We burned through 200 arrows. How crazy is that? It was insane. Let's just put it that way. But hey, we're building our path now, so we have better things to think about, like the future, like what my throne is going to look like. We can't build gold blocks, sadly. We have a lot of gold coins. Actually, that's a good point. Can I place these down? I can't. Damn it! That would have been awesome. I would have loved to be able to place down the gold coins and just have a giant pile of gold coins be my throne. How self-centered would that be? Oh, peasants, time to pay your taxes. What's this? Gold? Well, let me just add it to my giant pile of gold. Yes, that would be perfect. Thank you very much for your custom. Now go back to work, you stinking peasant, and make me more money. I need more money. Oh, man, I'd make a great king. For sure. That would be the best kingdom anyone's ever lived in. Obviously, everyone loves it when the king is money hungry. Nobody thinks that I would be corrupt, do they? Post a comment if you think I would be corrupt. Go on. How dare you? Tell the king he's corrupt. Anyway, how high up are we here? Nowhere near high enough. Okay, this is gonna take a while to do. What I might actually start doing, rather than digging up the grass, because if you look at my inventory, we have over 1,000 grass. Well, nearly over 1,000 grass. I might instead start working with this hill. I'm doing it like that just to go up the hill. Like so. And oh man, it's gonna take forever for the peasants that are living down there to walk up this every day to get to their work. So I'm definitely gonna have to build living quarters up here. Which is good, because I want to get to about 100 colonists before I call it an end to this series. And I don't want the series to end. If the developer puts a cool update out before the series ends, then I'm definitely going to play it again. Or if I end this series and then the developer updates again, we'll definitely start again, because I love this game. It's a genuinely fun game. And next time, I'm probably going to do a different kind of castle. Probably a giant town with a huge ring fort style. Look at that. Is that not awesome? But yeah, a huge ring fort style. How cool would that be? Where it's a massive town inside it. And rather than people living in barracks like that, they live in not hovels, they live in hostels. Yeah, that would be cool. Who wants to see that? Again, post a comment. Yeah, leave a like and subscribe. Ha ha ha. Engagement. Ha 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 ha. Oh, god damn it, YouTube. Alright, let's keep heading up here. I want to get to the wood to the point where I'm comfortable and can see down into my valley where all my little money makers are living their daily lives, which is probably going to be just a little further up, because from here, well, the view is rather spectacular, and I don't want it to get to the point where when I'm looking down, I can't actually see my farms. Because, well, how would I watch my little money makers work if I can't see my farms? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I'm a rich asshole. Okay, well, right now, from the way that this is going, we're actually going to need to... Ooh, I don't like this, actually. Because I don't want to go above this dark green mark, right? This would probably be perfect. But this means we're going to need to dig into the mountain a little bit. Or have the castle. Okay, bear with me here. Bear with me. This will take a long fucking time. But those stairs, they'll go into the mountain there and then come out up here, yeah? So come out, say, right around here. Okay, so this is like framed out. This is the doorway. You walk out and that's the city. Not that down there. That's just a silly little ring fort. But extending out from this door, okay? And this is going to take a fuck ton of time to build. So much time. But coming out from this will be the giant castle. All the way out here. Surrounded. God, that's going to... I'm going to go out quite a bit further. Give me a second. And I really hope I don't fall. I don't know what happens in this game if you die. In fact, having said that, I'm going to heal up real quick because, well, the littlest amount of health might be the difference between life or death when falling from this kind of height, but... Oh, wow. This needs to be much longer. Give me a second. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Oh. Hello, Mr... Oh, shit. We need to get back to town. God damn it. No, leave me alone, Mr. Zombie. I'm friendly. But that, all right, that's going to extend out a little bit further than that. But, oh, wow, that would look cool. Maybe we'd go a little higher up just so it's not... I don't know. I mean, having it extend out to about here... Yeah, I could see that working. Huh. Post a comment. Let me know what you think I should do in regards to that. But I think that is an excellent idea on my part. Cool. Okay, let's head back inside here. And obviously, I'm going to go quiet again because I want to time-lapse the zombie attack. And the reason why I want to time-lapse this is I want you to see just how many zombies are attacking me now. It is crazy. It is scary. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stand on top of the center column. I'm going to build a little bit up from this just so you can see the full majesty of it. Here we go. Just watch. So once again, the sun rises on a new day. Now you have to remember, that was only a quarter of the map. They were attacking from this side, from this side, from this side. And because we have less guards over here, you actually saw some of the zombies coming in from the sides, making it here. So we're going to be very hard pressed to defend ourselves against these hordes. And we're going to need to make sure we keep stocked up with arrows. But that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you have any cool ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. What I'm going to do is off camera, I'm going to finish off building that giant walkway, and then maybe build the platform for us to start constructing the castle on in the next episode. And then maybe next episode, what it might just be is it might just be I launch a server, put 2 clients on the server, and do a little, I suppose, speed build of the castle. If that's something you'd want to see, let me know. But man, am I excited to get it done. And by the time we've got all that done, I can guarantee you we will have enough wheat seeds to build maybe, I don't know, 10 or 20 more farms, thus expanding our production even more, meaning that the peasants will be so far away from the castle, we'll actually have to build watchtowers out in the wilderness to defend the peasants, because the zombies will be spawning right next to them before they can get in to safety. That's the idea. Anyway, thank you so much once again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Of whatever I make. Oh god, I'm drowning. Bye! No! I don't want to die!